Well, how's your day going? Lost my diesel cap the other day, forgot to put it on. I've got a spare somewhere at the shop, I don't know where it's at. So I got here to the hay barn this morning. I was going to put diesel in seed, check the oil, blew out the filters up there, and was walking around, and this bolt right here holds a tongue on, was hanging out like that. So I'd lost the nut, so I went to go get a nut. Nut is 1.5 inches. I've got 1.5 inch, but the bolt itself is 1 7/16 inches. The only thing I had in that was a 3/4. But I'm going to use my impact gun, so I had to buy a socket. And time I got around to getting all this taken care of, it was an early lunch, but lunchtime, and so I'm off to a late start, and I'm just in one of them moods. I've mentioned the second section control subscription. I'll talk about that in this video, but I've been pricing new planters. It may just be a mood I'm in, but I may fall back in love with this one, but right now I just don't like that subscription, having to pay that. So yeah, I've been pricing new planters this morning. Data sharing expires in 3 days. That's a subscription. Row Sense will expire in 3 days. That's a subscription. Section control will expire in 3 days. That's a subscription. Maybe all one subscription, but still, I paid for all that when I ordered the planter, bought the planter. So I shouldn't have no subscription. Look how well I marked that up, lined it. I like that, that's pretty. Well, I got my truck driver, Doug, with me today, and good thing. I mentioned I lost the diesel cap the other day, Sunday, and I've got one at the shop somewheres, and I lost a little bit. I was on flat ground. I'm on these hillsides now, and it's sloshing out. So I've sent him to the auto parts store. They said they had one, so it may not be what I want, but it will be what will work. And maybe I can find the one I bought for the Magnum later. But I hate these hillsides. Wasn't going to show them because that's where I was at yesterday when I quit. But 105, yeah. Ain't getting nothing done. Well, I got diesel all over the side of the tractor, but that's what we come up with in a pinch. I didn't go, but Doug, my truck driver, did. So I had a 7120 before this tractor, and I lost the cap to it. So ordered another one, and before it came in, I found the other one. So I've got an extra cap somewhere. It was in my service truck and behind the seat, and when I had the intercourse lawnmower put in, I took all that crap out and I forgot where I left it. So I'm gonna try to find it. Until then, we blinging with some chrome. Well, we got moved to the last part of this farm, and look at the wheat there. That's just one field. I'm tickled with it. It's time to put fungicide on it, and I'm gonna let the drone do that because I don't want to have to mess with cleaning out the sprayer and leaving more tracks. So I mentioned something in the last video, and actually the last two videos. I ordered this planter, fairly plain, pneumatic downforce and row clutches. The pneumatic downforce, never I've played with it, and it's never really ever worked right. Sometimes last year the row clutches, and this is a brand new planter, wouldn't work. So Deere is wanting me to pay $850 a year for all these subscriptions, and it has nothing to do with the pneumatic downforce, but there's equipment that I'm paying for or paid for on this planter for section control. So the section control is supposed to run out Friday. This is Tuesday. I started planting Monday or Sunday, just trying it out, and I never could. Every time I turn on section control, the whole dang thing quit planting. So I went from a 12 row to an 8 row. It feels like I'm not getting anything done. Whether I want to trade or not, I don't know. But I'm looking at another brand of planter and a 16 row. May actually look at two brands of planter. But I called for price one this morning. So and I may, if I trade, may get another 8 row. I don't know. Depends on what I can get out of this and what the price of the new one is. But I will go with either Ag Leader or Trimble row clutches. I'll put them on myself and run out back section control. There's no subscription to that, and I'm familiar with it, and I think I'll be happier. Don't like much in this field. Run out on number 7. Same one ran out yesterday, so we're gonna put a little bit in. All right, here is where my complaint on section control is. I'm gonna be running into my inroads right here, all the way down through there, several passes. So not really saving that much seed. You can see where I'm done overlapping, but it's the seed that's gonna be, it's twice as much seed fighting for nutrients and water and air. This should give you a better view of what I'm talking about. My lines are running that way, and you can kind of see it by the way I've planted. So yeah, over planting. And we did put a half a bag approximately in each hopper. And I know I still got a whole lot of that decap 6744 on the truck, but it's going somewhere else, and I'm going somewhere else, not planting that yet. So I'm probably gonna, if I have quite a bit left over, I'm gonna clean that out and I'll get it back to shop this afternoon. This is the last of the cover crop farm. I know it's been several different fields. Well, 5 is kind of showing out. Thought I maybe had enough in here. Yep. Let's put some more in here. Well, I put a bag and a half. If we have to do this again, we're getting close. Well, I got all this cover crop farm finished. Still got 6:41. Still got some time. But I'm gonna take it home, hose off the diesel fuel, fuel it up, grease the planter, and doing test plots tomorrow. That may be on this video, it may be a separate video, and I may put something else with this. So we'll just have to see. For y'all, be like 5 seconds. Well, we got test plot day. Planting the corn test plot. I'm running the inrows out, and we're gonna talk about what all we put in this thing. So we got Justin Skinner, Trevor Smith from Greenpoint, Layton Dryden from Lawrence Farmers Co-op. Every time we swap varieties, we got to suck what's in there out, swap over. And we're planting the field in 63, 57 decap, all except for the test strips. So we're going to split the planter 4 rows. He said 111-day decap, and then we'll find out what we're going to put in the other 4 rows. Well, if the wind ever die down. So we got decab 111.35 is in the first 4 rows, and then Pioneer 13.777 in the second 4 rows, and we're fixing to lay them down. So on this side we got decab, this side Pioneer. Splitting the line, and we're going all the way down with it. Well, I had to get off. Row 4 is planting low population, but it said it wasn't planting at all. So I'm going to skip over 14 lines to come back down and see what. That way we got 2 shots at it. Row 4 not planting again. So when I get to the end, we're gonna check it out. So I've come over 14 rows. I was on row 32, so I come over 18. So maybe I done my math right. So the next one is Cropland 5363, Pioneer 1384. Both are new varieties. Pretty neat little system right there. We are on pass 2 with the next 2 varieties. So we'll have 4 varieties planted. Clean out and refill number 3. And this time Cropland 31113 and decap 6422. So we are on cropland 5497 and Pioneer 14830, 1483. So we're on pass 5, which is 9 and 10, decap 6606 and cropland 5682. So we got this test plot down to science. As soon as I stop with that thing, they pull in behind me. 2 jumps out in the vacuum cleaner, sucks all the seed out. The other guy, he's throwing seed in, and I'm ready to go. So it's a test plot pit crew. Decap 6835, cropland 23119. So this is the last back and forth. I'll come back on this line, and then this center line I'll put my decap I'm going to plant the rest of the field with. So we are about done with the test plot. Well, we got the test plot done back at the home farm. It's where I wanted to start originally. It was too wet, so we got some Pioneer 1289 we're putting here, these 2 fields, and across the road. So I barely made, well, which one was it? One of them ran out on me. That and had about from here to that hay baler to go in that last field. So I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. Much in this field because the roads get shorter. We got a ditch right there. No cover crop in this field. I think I explained that in the burn down video. So I'm gonna be over here for the rest of the night. We got this side of the ditch done. Going to go start the other side. Got to go all the way down and cross. But I've been listening to Tony Reed's podcast, and something for all you guys that not only on here, just social media. And when are you getting an X9 combine? Well, I'm not big enough to have an X9 combine, but what they were talking about is people are trading them in, and Deere is offering them $1,000, or knocking off $1,000 for every separator hour. So if it's got 2,000 hours on it, 200,000 has been knocked off. So I just don't know if X9's ever come out or done what people thought they would. And probably the same thing with the AEF 11 or whatever it is case is coming out with. How many farmers can actually justify having one now? I'll stick to my 2388 for now. Maybe a 5088 later on. Well, that's done got dark on me. I had a wild hair and just did a little over an hour on a live. Them Amazon LEDs, they really light up everything. So I need to be paying attention. It's one reason why I quit the live, paying where I'm going, even though I got light. So we're probably gonna call this a video. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers. And God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next one.